Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jacob Rudner here alongside Noah Cameras and Ariel Putterman, and welcome back to our annual Super Bowl preview on dTSPN.
Messi! One is a trick, and Pat Garrity
This Sunday is the biggest Sunday of the NFL. It's the Super Bowl this weekend. Atlanta Falcons taking on the New England Patriots in a game that should be really good down in Houston. What can we expect coming from this game? Let's just talk a little bit about what's going to go on. On the Falcons side, we'll start with them.
So it's going to be a lot of offense this game. You look at the Falcons, Matt Ryan, MVP candidate. I think he's really proven himself this playoffs. He has his favorite target, Julio Jones, but I really like Taylor Gabriel, who's like their speedy receiver, who's a big playmaker. And then Mohamed Sanu's had a pretty good postseason. So it's going to be a huge offensive battle. And also the two-headed monster of Devonta Freeman and Tevin Coleman. Devonta Freeman's a power back. He will just take it to you. And Tevin Coleman can do a little catching out of the backfield and get a lot of yards for the Falcons.
Also with Matt Ryan, we've seen Matt Ryan emerge from somebody who wasn't expected to have a great season. If you went back to the beginning of the fantasy football season, we saw that Matt Ryan was not somebody that was projected to even be drafted. He was projected to come out of all fantasy drafts as a free agent, if not most fantasy drafts. But with that being said, he's been phenomenal. He has, like you just said, an MVP caliber season. He definitely is in the running to win the award. What's he going to need to do to win this game?
I think he's just got to keep doing what he's been doing. Julio Jones, he's a great target. He's got to throw it to him. Mm-hmm. He's got to take advantage of Mohamed Sanu's height. He's thrown a touchdown to Mohamed Sanu in both of those playoff games. And then, like you said, Taylor Gabriel, he's speedy. He can make those big plays. So if he keeps doing that, he's going to win. And also take advantage of those two running backs out of the backfield. He's got to find those quick throws because that Patriots defense is relentless. So if he gets those throws, then it'll lead to touchdowns and a possible win.
So I want to go back to your point on the Patriots defense right now and on the running game, because the Falcons definitely have two running backs capable of really tearing up your defense. But with that being said, the Patriots have shown strength against the run defense. We've seen inconsistencies from Devonta Freeman when it comes from yards. Mm-hmm. We've definitely seen Tevin Coleman step up in the receiving game as well as inside the 20. He's been a great running back. But what should the Falcons look for? When should they turn off the running game if it stops working? Or when should they really lean on it?
I think it's just going to be a thing where the Falcons have to just attack the run game from the start. Just run. And that'll open up the passing game because they know the passing game will be there. Even though Malcolm Butler is going to be on Julio Jones is good enough to create space and get open. And if they can just get the run game going at first, that will open up everything for them. And then they can keep going to the run and also have that pass, and they know that will work for them.
So now on the other side of the ball, we have the Falcons defense. Mm-hmm. This is a unit that is going to be interesting going into this game because we haven't exactly seen consistency out of the Falcons defense. They have had highs this season where they've been absolutely phenomenal. Their takeaway game has been great. And we've also seen times where they've struggled. They've given up a lot of points. This week they're playing Tom Brady, arguably one of the best quarterbacks of all time, against an offense that is high-powered. Martellus Bennett, a good offensive line. Running back situation is great. Mm-hmm. What should we look for from the Falcons defense this week to stop these Patriots in order to win this game?
I think they need to pressure Tom Brady. The last two playoff games, they've done a really good job on defense, more than anyone was expecting. Mm-hmm. So I think that if they keep doing that, then it'll lead Brady to make the throws that he doesn't want to make. It'll lead to turnovers, and that's how the Falcons can win this game through defense.
So the other team that I want to preview, obviously the Patriots, and the first one we got to talk about is the Patriots offense. We have Tom Brady, he's Tom Brady. He has Super Bowl experience before. He's won Super Bowls. He's looking for one for the thumb this weekend. Mm-hmm. What are we going to look for their offense?
So like you said, they have Tom Brady. Tom Brady will just lead this offense. But I really want to talk about Dion Lewis. Now, Dion Lewis has been a monster for them. He's done it all. He can run. He can catch. He can return kickoffs and punts. And I saw a stat. I think the Patriots are undefeated in games that he's played in. Yeah. So obviously he can bring something to this team that not many people can bring. So I think they have to utilize him well. And then Chris Hogan had a monster game against the Steelers in the AFC Championship game. And Julian Edelman, Julian Edelman. The one thing I want to talk about, Martellus Bennett, he's done nothing this postseason. If they can find a way to utilize him, maybe in the red zone, maybe just for some short yardage plays, I think they'll be really good.
But I don't think that the lack of Martellus Bennett this postseason can be attributed to Martellus Bennett playing badly. I think that the reason Martellus Bennett has been so quiet in the postseason is because they have other ways of scoring. I think that Dion Lewis, fantastic running back. Obviously, his return game has been huge this postseason. And also you have Tom Brady. This is a guy that's not going to throw the shallow pass to your tight end. He's going to go deep. He's going to go to your Chris Hogans, to to your Julian Edelmans down the field because he can move the ball that way. So for me, it's going to be Martellus Bennett is going to be there. He's going to be a pass. He's going to be a blocker. He can play the red zone a little bit, but I don't think I would look for him this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely working without him, but I just think if they can somehow find a way to utilize him, just a catch or two, a big catch for a first down. He's a veteran player. He knows how to win games with the Patriots this year, and I think that if they can just find a way to utilize him in there, it'll be good for them.
Lastly, Patriots defense, really quick. I mean, they're going up against a great offense. The Falcons, obviously, we just talked about it. They've been great. Malcolm Butler, though, is the Super Bowl hero. Malcolm Butler, can he and his defense do it again?
I think he can. He shut down Antonio Brown last week, and he did a really good job of it. I think if he does that to Julio Jones this week, then I think the Patriots have a win. I think that Julio Jones is a big part. Even though they have those other targets, Matt Ryan's first option is always Julio. So if he takes away that part, then it'll be a huge struggle for this Falcons offense.
I think it's just all about stopping the run game. I think, like I said earlier, if the Falcons are going to try to run to get it going, if they can just immediately stop that run game, then the Falcons will be forced to pass, and the Patriots will be ready for it with that really good secondary.
So right before we do wrap up this episode, we are going to give our predictions for who's going to win the Super Bowl. We're going to start with you. We'll go to you. We'll wrap it up over here.
I have the Falcons actually taking it. Last week they surprised me with that win against the Packers. I think they're going to keep that going. I have them to score around like 31-24.
What about you?
I'm going to go with the Patriots winning. I think it's going to be 27-24. I think Steven Gostkowski's going to kick a game winner.
And for me, I'm also going to pick the upset in this one. I'm going to go 31-20 Falcons. I have the Falcons offense being absolutely unstoppable with Julio Jones and Devontae Freeman. And so that does wrap it up for us this week on dTSPN. We hope you guys enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday. Let us know what you think about the game or about what we just said in the comments below. We will see you next time.
2 for the Bills. Taylor steps up, airing it out, and it is Patrick Peterson who comes up with the spectacular interception. Stafford throws, and it's complete to Golden Tate, who has a first down and then dives to the end zone for a Lions touchdown.
Doesn't look like they're doing it. 3rd and 10. Jameis pressured again. Spins out of it. Jameis in his own end zone. Waiting for somebody to get open. Looks deep down the field. Mike Evans.
Into the middle, 2nd down, 11 for Keenum. Right through the hands of Austin. And picked off on the ricochet by Landon Collins. And Collins has the pick. His first of the year, breaking one tackle after another. And he's got some blockers ahead like Jenkins and Casillas. And he's inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown!
End zone or a quick out route to try to get in field goal range. Looks like they're going to go deep. Dart to the end zone, down the field, and it is deflected. And gone! Touchdown! A.J. Green!
Throw it up to A.J. Green. Forget all of that stuff. What a play. Look at this bundle of guys, and A.J. Green just staying alive. Once that ball's tipped, those guys can pull him down, grab him, keep him away. 3 Browns.
And they're trying to.
There's 4 or 5 Browns, 3 Bengals, A.J. Green.